Welcome to the Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Before we start, please join me tonight from 8 to 10. My Funded Futures, I'll be hosting the Asia session, right? We cover the 5 assets, S&Ps, NASDAQ, oil, gold, and silver, so be there. Also, if anyone would like a 5-day free trial to my live stream, please text me your full name and email to 914-500-7484. All the free trials are sent out on Monday, and get the link, and you listen to me from 8:30 to 4 during my live stream here during the US session. Also, you get my member chat where you can communicate with me. All right, so again, chips. We saw the highs of AMD get absolutely cabooshed here. We just saw the highs on SanDisk today. At one point last night, SanDisk was trading over 1,700. Micron hit the 818. The prior night was 819. And then we saw basically oil up over 3% today. And I don't know, something looks like it just came out just now while we were talking. The NASDAQ just got cabooshed and oil just shot right back up here. But again, I don't think we're out of the woods here. I think the market has gone parabolic. And again, short term, I'm bearish. I'm looking for this pullback. Today, I would have to say that the theme would be how the 15-minute time frames were really important. A lot of the MACDs were negative on the spiders, on the Qs, and then when we made new highs at points, the non-confirmations really were intact. Also, Tesla today up over 3%. Really great pattern on the 15-minute time frame. The 30 reverse to buy. You got that pullback on the 15, and then up, and away. Great pattern on Tesla. Went from around the 436, 437, all the way up to 449, 445, up to 449. So great pattern. So again, when you get these big buy reversals like we saw, combined with the non-confirmations, that's exactly how I teach my methodology every single day. All right. So let's just go right to this here. First of all, looks like crude, something just came out here. Crude just pushed up here after hours. But these were the real big patterns of the day here. If you just take the 15-minute time frame, I'll just make it bigger so you can see. This is the first pullback on the 15 today. We caught that long here. Then we caught this really great short on the new high right here. The MACDs could non-confirm the highs on the 15-minute time frame. Also, the MACDs could not confirm the highs on the 30-minute, if you look at this, okay? Yep. And you can see here how when you made the new high, the MACDs could not confirm the high. So 740.79, you can see the drop here, about 27 points on the S&P. But again, on the 15s, oversold. Then the new highs here, the non-confirmations on the 15 and 30-minute time frames. Absolute Picassos right there. Great patterns. And again, when you see something like this to that magnitude, you're making new highs. This is a real great classic short. Obviously, the spiders had it. The QQQs had the same identical pattern right here. You can see the new highs, the MACDs non-confirming right here on the Qs around the 714.50. Pushed up, made a lower high. Really great pattern there, all right? So also Broadcom, AVGO. If you look at Broadcom, Broadcom today pushed down this morning on the 60 and the 30-minute time frame. I love when you get multiple time frames, like I just showed you on the spiders and the Qs on the 15s and 30s making new highs, non-confirmation. Here you got the push down here on Broadcom around the 425 and change, ricocheted right back up 6. You're making new lows here on the 60 and on the 30-minute time frame, non-confirmation, and then off to the races. We saw the highs of NVIDIA today, NVDA. NVIDIA really pushed up here. You can see NVIDIA pushed up, and the MACDs on the 60-minute, the 30-minute time frames, you can see here, pushed up here, and then you wait for pullbacks on the 15-minute time frame. We had really good long here on the 15 on NVIDIA below the 220, and it pushed all the way back up here. If you can see, rallied about $1. Really didn't do much. Now Nvidia's earnings are due out in the next couple weeks. Let's look at the 60-minute time frame here. You can see the push up here. Beautiful, beautiful bull flag off the 60. When you get the oversold condition into the positive MACD on Friday and into the rising ADX, this is an absolute Picasso. And that's why you got this monster push up of close to $8 on Nvidia. I think the stock of the day really, truthfully, was Coinbase. Coinbase reversing to buy on the 60-minute time frame. I love when the MACDs are crossing positive from below the pivot, as you see here. And then what do you look to do? Well, you buy the first pullback on the 5-minute, then the second pullback here on the 15-minute. Look at this monster long here on Coinbase below 210. Never look back. You count the bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars. You can see the move about almost $8 here. Again, when you get the pullback on the 15-minute time frame after the 60 reverses to buy, then what you look to do, you buy the pullback on the 15, especially when the ADXs are rising, when you got big buying pressure on indicator 2, you get that oversold condition, you got those ADXs rising, pullback on the 15, Coinbase 210 to 217 in a matter of, I don't know, less than 2 hours. Great pattern there on Coinbase. And then, of course, at the end of the day, another quick pullback here below 214 and pushed up about $2.50. So, again, really great patterns there on Coinbase. I'm going to show you Apple today on a big sell divergence off the 30-minute time frame. So when Apple pushed up here today at the above the 293.50, I called a short here. Again, the price action, you're making new highs. It filled the gap. You're making new highs here. All right, and then you can see the absolute drop. Now, once Apple pushed up here into the negative MACDs, this was a really great short. Your price action, you can see it dropped roughly $3 in 1 hour and about an hour and a half. Apple really couldn't go anywhere with that one. AMD. I'll show you this one, AMD here, and then I'm going to get to Tesla. So AMD pushes up here to new highs here, 469.22, right? You can see that the MACDs, the 15s got overbought. So this was the first pullback on the 15. Here's the second bounce on the 15 into the negative MACD. The new highs, non-confirmation. You can see the drop here, absolute Picasso, dropped about 13, and then you got the long pattern here on the 15 at the end of the day and rallied about $2.50. So again, really great pattern, but this is the pattern between Coinbase on the 15 and then Tesla on the 15. This is the beautiful pattern, the 30-minute. Now, this is one of my favorite strategies when the 30-minute time frame reverses to buy and it correlates with the 60 and the 15-minute time frame. And what happens? Well, there's two ways. If the MACDs are crossing positive from below the pivot, okay, I'm not looking to short that. I'm looking to buy the pullback. But when the MACDs are above the pivot and the algorithm reverses to buy, we caught some really great shorts here on Tesla. We waited for the drop. Tesla, you can see this is the first pullback on the 15-minute time frame. Monster long here, monster long. And you can see how this pattern got oversold into a positive MACD, rising ADX, big buying pressure. Unbelievable long here. And you can see 438.23. Boom. Look at that. Unbelievable. Look at that long. 438. 1, 2. If you even got here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars ran roughly $8. So this is an absolute Picasso. Coinbase, Tesla. I showed you how when the ADXs are rising and you get that pullback with a 60-minute reverse to buy on Coinbase, you buy the pullback on the 15 since they're correlated. In this example, you take the short. Okay, I would look to take the short on Tesla since the MACDs are above the pivot, indicator 4 reverses to buy. You take the short, then you look for the pullback on Tesla. and then you get the long off the 15 into the rising ADX. One last thing to show you, Tesla, when Tesla reversed to sell on the 15-minute time frame, the MACD, you can see the new high here, 449.16. The MACDs could not confirm the highs, and it was a classic short off the sell divergence in a positive trend. Okay? All right, when I get back, I'll tell you what I expect for tomorrow. So for tomorrow, we have the CPI number that's coming out, but we are getting oversold here on the 30-minute time frames. Listen, this is going to play out until the 60s. As long as the 60-minute time frames are still in buy mode, which they are, and the 30s, you're going to have to wait for some type of a reversal on the 60-minute time frames, really, in order to get the market to really start getting cabooshed here. Again, short term, I'm bearish. I'm just looking for an oversold condition on the daily, and then we're going to look for another push up here. But again, it's all about the chip stocks. You're seeing stocks like SanDisk, AMD, Semiconductor, Micron, Seagate Technologies. These are the names. And if you look at the DRAM, the DRAM, you can see what this thing is, an ETF here. All right, well off the highs of the day. I mean, this thing, pushed up here to 56.38 and it dropped $1 here. So again, if you just look at the daily, what you want to do, you want to get some type of a pullback, down realistically down to 45, 43, 46 before the 15. You can get an oversold condition on the to get a pullback on the daily. So for tomorrow, I think the spiders are headed back up here. We'll see if the CPI number, you can see the 30-minute time frame, your $23 still above the 10 bar. The standard deviation is 5. And if you look here, you can see the 30-minute time frames are getting oversold. Now, this negative MACD here on the 30-minute time frame is troubling. Okay, the 60 just reversed to sell on the MACD. So I think any rallies could be short-lived and be sold into. All right. When I get back, I want to tell you the importance of having truly, again, I've stated this again, but I want to tell you exactly what happened today, and I think you should hear it. So I have a young man who came to visit me for the week. He's from up in New York, and today he made $1,200. This is by far, I have to give him a lot. I have a lot of people who come to see me, but this guy, I have to say, I'm beyond proud of. This gentleman actually is the #1 student for what he did. So all the students have come to visit me and spend a week with me. He by far is the #1 student. I'm not going to give him his name or anything, but I'm just very proud of him. Today he made $1,200 like that. Okay, he passed that account. He passed an evaluation. He looked at me and he said, "What do I do next?" I said, "Well, I really can't tell you what to do, but if it was me, I'd get another account." He got another account. Okay, and he passed that 3,000 like that. He looked at me again. He said, "Hey, I'm done. What do you think I should do?" I said, "I can't tell you what to do. If it was me, I'd buy another account." Boom. He does that and passes the 3,000 evaluation. So 1,200, 3,000, 3,000. He gets a fourth account. Same thing. He says to me, what do you think? I said, I would probably keep going, get in a fourth account. Okay. And then he has an account for gold and oil on a separate prop firm. So on the fourth account, boom, he made about 1,200 at the end of the day. So 1,200 to pass an eval, pass 3,000, 3,000 to 1,200, and then we'll look to gold and oil tonight during the My Fund the Futures 2-hour Asia session. And then he said, "Well, what do you think I should do for tomorrow?" I said, "You start with the one account, and you just try to make your goal 2 to 500. Go to the second account, 2 to 500, 2 to 500, 2 to 500. Just keep repeating the process." I can't tell you that I am beyond in disbelief how this person was so zoomed in. When he came to visit me last night, he sat on my couch, he studied for 3 hours, went to dinner, came home and studied another hour and a half, or about 45 minutes to an hour, sorry. And he just zoomed in. And I'm telling you, this is why I do what I do, to see and help young people or anybody to be able to help change their lives. And it gave me a lot of great joy in what I saw today here. And that, you know what, he's no different than anyone else out there. Thank you for joining me on The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Please hit the subscribe button. Please leave a comment. If you'd like to join my community of traders from all around the world, please go to skatrading.live. If you'd like to follow me on social media, please follow me on official Stephen Kalayjian on Instagram, X, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Remember, I do not DM. I do not ask for any money, so please don't get scammed by anybody from anything out there. Also, if you like a 5-day free trial, you can just text me and call me, or you can text me your full name and email. I'm happy to send the link, and you start it every Monday. With that being said, thank you for joining me today. God bless you. God bless our troops. And most of all, God bless the United States of America. I'll see you tonight.